Hello and welcome to another episode of TUPCast, the Untitled Podcasters podcast. My name is Andrew. I am one of your hosts. Alongside me, my other two hosts, Steve
Hey, how's it hanging?
and Colby.
Hello.
And in today's episode, we're planning to talk about Christmas movies, what we like, what we think's overrated, what we do to get into the Christmas spirit, and as always, get off topic heavily. Try our best not to talk about McDonald's or Mark Wahlberg, but who knows what will happen at this point.
Has Mark Wahlberg ever been in a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Let's say Instant Families.
The stepdad one, right?
Oh, was
yeah,
that Christmas?
Stepdad.
Technically, that's a Christmas movie, I think.
Yeah, that's actually not a
True.
bad one either. Daddy's Home.
Daddy's
That's what it's
Home.
called.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Gotcha.
That's not a bad
And
one.
the
I like that
sequel,
one.
Daddy's Home too.
It's got a pretty good musical number at the end.
Oh man,
John Cena.
that's true.
John.
I don't see it on my list here though. So
Yeah,
that's not
no,
good.
I'm not seeing it on my list at all either.
Oh well, hold on. It's what list am I looking at? The top 200 Christmas movies of all time on IMDb. It is Daddy's Home 2. Daddy's Home is not on there. Daddy's Home 2 is at number
Interesting.
86.
86 coming in hot. Yeah,
It's like
these
halfway point.
there's definitely a lot of movies on here that I have never heard of or never seen.
Mm-hmm.
For,
Yeah,
like the
never
top
wanna see.
100 list. No, I have no
I think
desire.
we all have 3 different lists up right now. So I guess
Yeah.
just to start, does anyone have like a go-to Christmas movie like that maybe isn't your favorite, but like traditionally you'll watch it every year?
I sort of do now, I'd say in the last couple of years.
Mhm.
For me, it's Nightmare Before Christmas, the Tim Burton like claymation movie.
Classic.
Classical, yep.
We typically, because like Amelia being 7, a couple years ago, she didn't like it because it was too scary. But last year and this year, we watched it because she's into it and doesn't think it's as scary as it seemed. And actually, recently, the local theater near us did like a 2-week run of it on the big
Mhm.
screen. So we went one night and like watched it on the big screen. So it was like her first viewing on the big screen. I had seen it in the past on the big screen when I was younger, not like when it originally came out, but like, you know, a re-showing or something like that. So it
Sure.
came out in 93. So they probably did like a 10-year anniversary thing in like 2003, which I would have been 13.
This would be
So
the 30th year then.
yeah, that's why they did like
That's
a
crazy.
showing in
Wow.
theaters. Yeah. But like it's just like one of those quick, because it's only 76 minutes. It's like in and
Mhm.
out. There's no
Yeah.
wasted scenes.
Right.
It's so fun to watch. You could also like watch it for Halloween or Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it's basically both. So it's just like one of those fun, quick movies to like start the season off in October, and you could like rewatch it in December and be just as
Mhm.
excited for it. So
Yeah.
that's definitely a tradition. My other tradition is that I don't watch Elf because I just don't like that movie. I know everyone else does, but I just refuse to watch it. I just don't think it's that funny.
I
So,
I
That's
used
a hot
to
take,
enjoy
of course.
Elf. No, I get it. I used to enjoy it, and then in school, every single year, I feel like we would watch it 4 times, and
Yeah.
now I'm just
I
kind
don't-
of sick of it.
I don't remember
I
watching
think that's
it
what
in
it
school,
is.
but when the first time that I watched it, my sister doesn't like this movie, Elf, because of like the first time we watched it, like she just got sick during it, like she just threw up, like it happens. But she blames it on the movie, so
Yeah. It's just like a bad experience that you can't ever relive.
like
so
you
just avoid
associate it with that. So
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't hate it. I don't need to watch it more than once, but I enjoy it.
Like I know people who like watch it every year. They're like, can't wait to watch Elf, and I'm just like, can't wait to never watch that movie again. Like I'm just,
Yeah, like
it just doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. It's like in the zeitgeist of the big holiday movie of the year, but I
Yeah.
just don't. I just don't personally enjoy it as much as everyone else.
yeah, I mean, if it's on TV, I won't turn it off, but I might not go looking for it. Like it's not the first thing I would turn to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I guess I don't know. I don't know about movies. I know every year me and my parents, my sister and I, we try to watch The Polar Express. Um, I think I've mentioned on here before that was the first movie I saw in theaters, so I think it holds like kind of nostalgic value there. I like that movie. Like if you get past the animation, it's a very good movie. Um, and if you don't look too hard into it, but I just like the score in that movie. Like the orchestration is like unrivaled in my eyes. Um, but aside from that one, I don't know if there's any movies we go to a lot, but there's uh shorts like on Disney Plus. The Prep and Landing shorts are like my favorite thing to watch. They're like 20 minutes each, and there's only two of them, and they're just like hilarious. It's like these elves are spies and they set up for Santa.
Huh. I can't
Yeah.
say I've ever seen those.
Worth the watch. I think Amelia would like it. The second one's got a
Nice.
kid who's a
Sounds
really like
good.
annoying brat, but it still has a good heartfelt message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have any necessarily go-to ones. One I don't mind watching, Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
It's a great.
I
I
like that
like that
movie.
one.
It's a good choice.
I mean, it is what it is. But some of the one-liners or
Oh
some of
my god.
his lines that he says are just hilarious. It makes me laugh
Hmm.
every single time. The one
He
where
just
he's running away, he's like driving the little car and it crashes and it's just leaking like just drops of gasoline or whatever, and he goes, "It's gonna blow." And then he's running away in slow motion
a
as like a
dramatic run
nuke
towards the camera.
explodes in the background. Like that's just so absurd that it's hilarious.
I
It's
think I
stupid.
appreciate that movie almost like more every year because I just pick up on more jokes that I didn't get when I was
There's
younger.
so many jokes in that movie.
Yeah.
Not all of them land, but so
No.
many of them do.
No.
They knew
Yeah.
what they were doing when they made that movie. It's a dumb comedy.
Yeah.
Um, it's classic when he's like when he's in his chair and he's going over his checklist of stuff to do. He's like, "Oh,
Hmm.
I just can't make it. There's no plans." Um, I don't know.
It's a
That's probably
pretty
one of my top movies to watch during Christmas time.
Yeah. I
nice.
I mean I remember the original cartoon being so good too. And that's
Hmm.
only like 20 minutes and that
Yeah.
one's like 2 hours. I also really liked the newest one,
With
the
Benedict
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
That
That one
actually
was
was
pretty
actually
good.
pretty good.
I like that a
Yeah, I
lot more than
enjoyed
I
it.
was expecting to.
Yeah, I was like, oh, a movie we don't need, great.
Hmm.
But I remember seeing it and like where was like pleasantly surprised with the takeaway of it of like, oh, it's like
Absolutely.
a
Yeah.
new take on it, like similar characters, but like a new take, and it was just like exciting and fun to watch.
Hmm.
Actually, we're gonna start a new tradition this year. I saw like this thing on, I want to say it was on like Facebook or something, but I don't really remember. But you do like a Christmas Eve present, like one present on
Hmm.
Christmas Eve, but you do like a care package. So you put like a movie, pajamas, popcorn, snacks in like a box, and like you open that on
That's really
Christmas
cool.
Eve. And then you watch the movie, you put on the pajamas, you make all the snacks, and then you go to bed. So
That is cool.
I bought the Grinch, like the Benedict Cumberbatch one on Blu-ray for like the movie this year.
That's
Because
cool.
we don't own it, so I figured like I'd buy one movie every year, and like we'll keep that tradition going as long as we can.
Nice.
So
I gotta say, I don't do Christmas music.
yeah, not I don't like
Not
the week
overly
of
fond of it.
maybe like the week of, but like not
I
in
feel like
November.
definitely working in retail has killed it for me. Hearing just the songs on loop 24/7 is just,
Hmm.
it's gotten so old. I
Yeah,
can't do it anymore.
I'm
need
not
to make
going
some
to.
new music.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran and Elton John put out a song this year, and it's actually pretty good. Um, and Elton John, it's like his voice sounds like he's a country singer now. Um, I uh, I can't say the same. I love Christmas music. Like it cures my depression. If I'm like in the middle of July, if I have a bad day, I will put on Christmas music and I will feel better about myself. But it depends on how frequently you listen to it as well, because I didn't start listening to it. Like I like Christmas. I just like the whole community family aspect. That's a big thing for me. And so with that, I try to like get into the spirit of it. I know last year I think I started with the Christmas music too early, and then I burnt myself out of it. I'm feeling pretty steady with it this year.
Yeah.
While I'm a teacher this year, I play it in the background when my kids are doing work, and I think they enjoy that too. So like I have that going too, but it's not like too much of it. And I didn't start late. Like I think I started actually listening to it at the beginning of December. So it's not too late for me to get burnt out, but I haven't hit that point yet.
Yeah, the people that start listening to it like November 1st, no, absolutely.
Yes,
2 months
yeah.
of Christmas music? That's a lot.
Yeah,
I might like
that's a lot.
listen to it like on November 1st, like one song just to be that guy, but then I won't like continuously listen to it for the rest of November, or at least until the end after Thanksgiving.
Are there do we have any Christmas music movies coming out this year? Was there anything?
Nothing like Violent Night of last year.
I was gonna say, yeah, we had
Oh,
Violent
I
Night
forgot
last
about
year.
Violent Night. That was a good movie.
I haven't rewatched it. Like I'm gonna probably watch it in the next 2 weeks just to make it like a thing that I do, because it's just like an enjoyable 2 hours of violence to watch.
It's
But like,
Santa as John Wick.
yeah,
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
Kate didn't go with us when we went, so she hasn't actually seen it yet.
Oh,
So I can experience it. She can experience it for the first time, and I can experience watching her experience it for the first time, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember at one point he like takes an ice skate and like stabs somebody to death with it, and I just need to see that again. Like it's just it's that time. I'm ready for it.
I
Like,
get PTSD from that because I just remember how hot the theater was when we were watching it.
oh really? Oh yeah, I do
forgot
remember
about
now.
that. I forgot about that.
We were like
And,
halfway through and we are all just sweating. It was like
Uh-huh.
95 degrees.
I'm
and
pretty sure I had a
I'm
Christmas sweatshirt on for that.
oh, we all wore Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, we wore ugly
Yeah,
Christmas sweaters.
That's right, we did.
That's why it was so hot.
Yeah.
Because we all had like wool sweaters on.
The
We should make that
Epiphany.
a tradition. We should go see, like, it doesn't have to be a Christmas movie, but like we
All
should
right,
see a movie just wearing
Willy
Christmas sweaters.
Wonka, Christmas
Willy
sweaters.
Wonka.
Mhm.
Willy Wonka. I think that movie actually got fairly good reviews so far.
Yeah, I'll be honest, didn't really speak to me, but I haven't heard much negativity around it.
I mean, I'll probably see it.
Oh, they're playing Die Hard. I just opened up the Showcase app to see what they're playing. They're putting Die Hard in theaters. Never seen it.
You never seen Die Hard?
Not seen Die Hard.
It's a good one. You don't have like there's like a bunch of them, but like you really only need to see the first one.
Either of you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen a handful of episodes.
So just the main character, Andy Samberg's character on that show, like is obsessed with the Die Hard movies. Like, and that just they become a recurring thing in almost every episode of the show. They just get mentioned at some point.
Just John McClane or like Die Hard references.
Yeah. Love Actually is also in theaters again for its 20th anniversary.
Oh wow, 20 years.
Yeah.
For a romantic comedy, it's pretty good. Like I wouldn't watch it. Like Kate likes it to watch it once a year because it's just like a movie that she enjoys, and it's a Christmas movie. So like you can't watch it all year round, really. Like it's kind of built for Christmas. So, but I can stomach it. It is 2 hours or like a little over 2 hours, but it's like a stomach like enjoyable. There's some good jokes. There's a lot of good actors. So
I'm a rom-com guy, so I think I'd probably like it.
It'd definitely be like a good date movie, like if it was in theaters again.
Well, yeah.
Grant, Liam Neeson, Colin Firth, Martin Freeman, Andrew Lincoln.
Wow, Rick Grimes.
Keira Knightley. I can keep going. Laura Linney.
Feel free. Oh, got some
Emma
alliteration
Thompson. Alan Rickman. I get more, but that's Hugh Grant. Did I say that already?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Back to
Have
the
you
top.
have you taken Amelia to see Wish?
So I worked, but she saw it. She saw it with my mom. So
What
I
did she?
haven't seen it, but she liked it.
Okay, because again, that's one that I don't know if I would say I wasn't interested in, but I just didn't see enough advertising for it.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how that one's doing. Because I heard that she's
My
the most recent Disney princess now.
my mom said that like oh no, Kate went to see it too. I was just
Okay.
working. Kate and my mom took her. Kate said that it was a lot better than she expected it to be because she had such low expectations. It doesn't really look like every other movie.
Hmm.
Almost like the animation quality doesn't look as good, and like you said, there's no advertising for it. But she said
Yeah.
it was like there's a villain in the movie, I guess, and she
Hmm.
said that in the trailers, like you wouldn't even know there's a villain. They don't show the villain at all, and it's almost like a straightforward like Disney princess versus villain movie of the past. So it felt like a grassroots type of movie instead of like these big.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
She liked it because she's used to like the Cinderellas and the Pocahontases, like where you get the princess is like origin story basically. She said this was like kind of a nice like starting story for this new princess.
All right, that's
Nice.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she said it was worth seeing, and she had like super low expectations.
All right. Well, that's good.
I didn't get to see it, and then she's going to see Trolls tomorrow.
Ooh,
I
Trolls World
forgot
Tour.
that movie was coming out.
Yeah, with all the
Or
Girl
band
Scouts,
together.
I've
the Girl
never
Scout
seen that,
troop.
any of them.
I've seen them they're on my TV, so I watch them. I have not chosen them.
Um, what
So
about like?
go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about thoughts on like Home Alone? What do you guys think?
I like Home Alone.
Overly rated or properly rated?
Um, I would say it's properly rated. I don't think it's overrated. I know it's on TV a lot, and I'm not sure what we're defining as overrated, but I don't think it gets
Um,
too much attention. But that's just how I see it. Feel free to
so
disagree.
have either of you? I've seen the first two, obviously.
Yeah,
The third one, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they like recast the kid in the third one? It wasn't the
I
same
think they
kid.
just made it a different kid. I don't think it was the same character.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
think I've only
know.
ever seen the third one once, and then I'm pretty sure there was a fourth one. I've
There's
never
a
seen
million
it.
of them.
Is there really?
Yeah, there. I'm gonna look it up now. Oh boy, IMD. Okay, all Home Alone movies. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's 5. Okay, so there's two that we know.
Five?
There's the third one with that kid who has like those 4 people who he has to take down,
Yeah.
and then fourth one. It looks like. Oh, I have not seen this one. Um,
I don't think I've seen 4 and 5. I think I might have seen 3 like once.
yeah, I know they did
Oh,
one like a couple of years ago or something that was very poorly received, and I don't remember if it was on streaming or something,
Oh,
but
Home Alone: The Holiday Heist, 2012.
yeah,
but they did
I've
I
one
think
literally
two.
never heard of that movie.
I watched it
No,
and I don't need to ever see it again. Um,
The kid
but
looks
there's
kind of stupid.
well, like even
yeah,
like the clip of the kid in the little thumbnail looks like a YouTube video.
Yeah, it does. That's what I mean. It
yeah.
looks really stupid.
It looks like this
The
terrible
fourth one
YouTube
on
video.
here is
Home
it
Sweet Home
says
Alone.
that's the most recent one.
Yeah.
That's not the one I was about to talk about because this one here, this is just I don't know. I feel like I want to see this because I want to see how bad this is. Um, it's an episode of The Wonderful World of Disney, and the episode is Home Alone 4 Taking Back the House. I'm gonna read you the plot to this, okay?
Okay.
Amidst his parents' impending divorce, Kevin
Nice.
McAllister must foil his old nemesis Marv, his wife Viera's plot to kidnap a crown prince despite its opposition from his dad Peter. Peter's fiancée Natalie Natalie's butler, Mr. Prescott. So this movie here, Kevin's parents are getting divorced, and he's trying to foil Marv into kidnapping a prince, even though his dad doesn't want him to.
What?
It doesn't make any sense to you guys, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay, cool. So it's not just me. I gotta figure out where this is, though. I kind of want to see this here. What's it called? Back to Home Alone 4. Taking Back the House. Oh, I think it's on Roku. Watch now.
Yeah,
It feels like
In
you
gen-
just started talking and made that up.
Yeah,
you just
that's exactly
you
how
just
I saw
said
it.
words.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, so it looks like Home Alone 1 and 2 are like, Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McAllister.
Mhm.
And then Home Alone 3 is Alex Pruitt, an
Yes.
8-year-old boy must fend off international spies who seek a top secret computer chip in his toy car.
I think
What?
I remember seeing this one, and I think I enjoyed it when I was younger. I don't know if I would enjoy it now.
I guess I don't. I know I've seen it. Like I remember seeing that thumbnail. I don't know if I rented it or whatever or saw it on TV, but I know I've seen that movie. But I don't remember them having to like it was a heist to steal a computer chip.
Like the first one is definitely like I can watch it once a year. Like it's just one of those Christmas time movies that I'll watch because it's fun and enjoyable.
Yeah,
Do you guys have the Lego set?
not yet.
No. Is it retiring this year?
Not that I know of. It's still around.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
still on the shelves. Yeah,
That was one of my gave my 2 weeks purchases.
gotcha.
Well,
It was like
yeah. I mean, that might be. I have a lot of those sets on my list of. I don't really care about them now, but maybe before I'm gone.
Yeah,
yeah. It fell in my 2-week window. I was like, if I was staying, I wouldn't need it, but since I'm leaving and it's expensive, and it is very cool, like I gotta get it now because
Mhm.
I'm not gonna buy it for $300.
I'm looking at the ratings on these movies. The first one 7.7 stars. The second one 6.8. The third one 4.6. The fourth one 2.6.
Point
They're just
6.
slowly going down, and then for whatever reason, the other one is
Number
3.5.
5. Yep.
But I just love how just one after the other they were just dropping substantially.
I want to say that fifth one there, the holiday heist one, is about or like was like a ABC Family original. I want to say like I remember that one coming out, and I remember hating it when I watched it.
Yeah, it's on mine. It says TV movie, so it would never.
Yeah.
It just came directly to TV.
Yeah, so I can't remember if it was like a freeform now or if it could be like Hallmark or something else. But yeah.
We should
Does
make
anyone
our
have
own.
a?
We should make
I
a
would
new
be-
one.
I would totally be down for that.
Just Andrew home alone, and we just set up booby traps, and me and Colby will be the bad guys. Like I think it could work.
That sounds like a Mr. Beast video.
He probably already has done it.
Yeah. Yeah, just to see me try. I mean, because I will not get through these. I would fail epically, but I would embrace it.
So
Anyway.
I just for comedy's sake, I just looked up the worst rated Christmas movies of all time, and it's on IMDb a list of 22 movies. The 22nd movie is Home Alone 3.
Looking up all Christmas Carol movies.
Oh my God,
Carol?
guys! Number 17 is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
What?
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Santa Claus.
1964. I feel like that's
Oh,
something we need to watch.
They have the Star Wars Holiday Special is the second worst one.
Really?
Oh, that makes
They
sense.
Got a 2.1 rating.
Okay. Does anyone have
Okay.
a?
I
Okay.
I want to read the synopsis for the Santa Claus Martian one.
Please.
All right.
Please.
Martian ruler Kimar is upset that the children of Mars are lazy and under the influence of too much pop culture from Earth. They are obsessed with the planet's television programs and don't want to do much of anything. In an attempt to get his kids peppy again, Kimar orders the kidnapping of Santa Claus, hoping that the jolly old toy maker will know how to cheer the children up again. But two Earth children are also nabbed, and this complicates things for Kimar.
Can we get this in theaters again?
They really should have like a shitty Christmas movie week where they're just like,
Oh, that would
Put
be
all the-
awesome.
I want to watch this movie so bad.
I do too.
So I'm on the list that 25 worst Christmas movies of all time. And there's a
Uh-huh.
handful of them on this list that are on the top 100 Christmas movies of all time list. Like, how does that work?
It doesn't.
Like, Jingle All the
Simple as
Way
that.
is on the worst and the best. Jack Frost. Christmas with or Deck the Halls, I think, was on both lists. Like, how do you on both lists? You're so bad that you're good, like one of those situations.
I mean, it could be that.
And then
Fred Claus is number 15 on the list. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
That's a
Pretty
great
bad.
movie. I love how
Pretty
bad
bad.
it is.
It's entertaining. I like it. I like Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
well, it's funny because
Santa Claus.
the Santa Claus with Tim Allen was like pretty high on the top ones of all time, but both 2 and 3 are on the worst list of all time.
I was gonna say I'm looking at number 3 right
Yeah.
now, and the worst list is number 10.
Say that
yeah,
again?
the third one is by far the worst. The second one's not.
Oh,
that bad.
okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like number 3. Yeah, okay.
They have Jingle All the Way on here too. That's a great movie. I don't know why it's on the worst list.
Yeah, I don't
You guys
know
ever
who
seen
really
that?
makes some of these lists or who rates these
I don't know
movies.
if I have.
Jingle All the Way is like,
It's with
Uh,
Schwarzenegger, right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
he's trying to get like a certain toy. It's called Turbo Man for
Uh-huh.
Christmas, and he like
Yes.
can't get it. So it's like a full pursuit comedy of like trying to get Turbo Man before everyone
I
else
watched-
does.
I think I watched this last year with my dad. Like, it was on TV, and he wanted to watch it, so I watched it with him.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
No,
I don't know why
I
it's on this
remember-
list.
I remember being thoroughly entertained.
It seems like it's going by like star ratings, which
Mhm.
is like fan voting. So
Yeah.
that could be a reason why.
Yeah.
You
Let's
guys
go
do,
for
Go
go for
ahead,
it.
Steve.
You guys, I keep like I listen to like other movie podcasts and stuff, and
Mhm.
they always talk about Letterboxd. Do you guys ever use that? It's like an app or a
I've only
website
heard of
where
it
you
through
like
those ads.
you like log. You can like log all the movies that you see and do like reviews and ratings and stuff and create lists and.
I feel like I downloaded that. I don't know if I ever used it. Oh yeah, I do have it.
Yeah, I've
Letterboxd.
heard of it like through other shows, but I've never looked into it.
Yeah,
It
so
seems pretty cool.
I have it, and I haven't really used much of it. You can. It looks like you can actually add the movies you've seen and the movies you want to see.
Okay.
So it looks like. I wish it filtered it better. I don't maybe unless I'm doing it completely wrong. But you
Mhm.
add the movies that you've seen, and you get to rate them and add them to like a like list or whatever, which is
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
cool. You can put watched, watch list. You can put when you saw them. So I mean that is kind of cool. I probably use this more often. Forgot I had this.
That's cool.
It's like I just found something new
That you already had downloaded on your
that I
phone.
already had the whole time.
Oh man.
Oh look,
Any,
I have Django on this list, Steve.
Oh,
My watch list.
What is?
Django. We were talking
Mhm.
about that last week. I haven't
Oh
seen it.
yeah. It's a good one. Have you seen Inglourious Bastards?
No, I have not.
no.
That's my favorite Tarantino movie. That's where I would start if you're gonna watch a Tarantino movie that you haven't seen.
Hmm.
That one's awesome.
I just added Napoleon to my I watched and I gave it 3 stars.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Any of you guys see this? There's that Christmas special. It's old, but it's the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," like with the mouse.
Christmas. Let me look it up.
Yeah, so I mean, it's as you may assume, the story, the Night Before Christmas story. Um, but was like my dad's favorite when he was a kid. So every year we watch that just to like for his uppies, and it's good. It's short. It's very short,
I don't think
and
I've ever seen this.
yeah, it's like you could tell that it's old. I think it's called "'Twas the Night Before." But I don't know. I was just curious because that's one that we watch regularly, annually. Probably is the better word for that, not regularly. Anyone have a favorite Christmas Carol adaptation? There's a lot of them.
Christmas Carol adaptation. No. I just can't think of any.
I have the list up, so that's why I know
No.
more.
Oh, gotcha.
Um,
I don't
the one
think I
with
do
Jim,
either.
the one with Jim
Did-
Carrey is pretty good.
Did you say that "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," like the little mouse one?
Yes,
Oh, I've seen this for sure, but it's been a long time.
it's like free
I
on
remember.
YouTube.
I remember enjoying it though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like this, he's a clockmaker and he makes this big like grand clock tower for Christmas Eve, and then like all the townspeople are like so excited. But then one of his like mouse lives in his house is a really smart mouse and can talk, and I'm not doing a great job of explaining this, but one of the smart mouse children accidentally breaks the clock, and then like Christmas is ruined and he has to save the day or something like that.
Is the Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey the like animated one?
Yeah,
I've seen that one. I liked that one.
that one gets a lot of praise. I liked it, but it's one that a lot of people like. I like Mickey's Christmas Carol. That one's really good.
I think I've only seen. I think I've only seen the Jim Carrey one like once, maybe.
That's me too. I'm looking at. I think the Muppets Christmas Carol might be my favorite.
Like Christmas movie ever?
Favorite version of a Christmas Carol.
Gotcha.
I
One
feel
of,
like
I
we
don't
would
know.
be doing a disservice if we didn't shout out the Guardians Christmas special.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, true. The Kevin
Yeah.
I thought
Bacon,
that was
right?
pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah, with Kevin Bacon.
Did you know I found this out yesterday? This is like kind of blew my mind, but I don't know why. You know the movie Smile that none of us will see, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, quite familiar.
So like you know like the you remember like kind of the woman who was like this like the main person in the movie with the crazy smile on the poster?
I remember the poster.
That's Kevin Bacon's daughter.
Huh.
I had no clue.
Interesting.
And then
I
I
didn't know
not
he even
have-
had a daughter.
Yeah, would not have guessed that.
because I was watching I was on YouTube, but like you know how you see like TikTok videos on YouTube if you like scroll on your phone sometimes?
Yeah.
It was like a
Yeah.
it was like a tick or like a I don't even know what they are called anymore. There's so many video things, but like Kevin Bacon posted something and they were like talking about horror movies and she was talking about Smile and I was just like, "Oh, I didn't know you were
Mhm.
Kevin Bacon's daughter." I mean, I'll never see your movie, but
I'm not going to change my opinion on this movie. But,
yeah.
Let me just tell you what I won't do.
Right.
You know what other movie I really just don't like that everyone likes is A Christmas Story.
Really.
I always thought that movie was okay. I never
Yeah,
loved it.
I'm
My
with
parents
you.
always used to love watching it.
Yeah, I'll agree with Colby on that one.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
just-
know that I would ever go out of my way to watch it, but I think it's fine.
yeah. Well, they
I
do
know the
like a
second
20.
one.
They do like a
They
24-hour
did
showing
last
every
year.
Christmas, right?
Yeah, one channel does that.
Yeah.
I want to say it might be FX. Which FX right now is doing Lampoon's Vacation on repeat.
Okay. I
But
usually watch that every
Christmas
year.
Vacation. That's a good one.
I think that
I-
one's pretty good.
I can never get over the old ladies in that one. Say Grace, what? She died 20 years ago. I had something to say, but it just slipped my mind. So I'm not going to say it till it comes back.
All right, so while you're thinking on that, then
Uh-huh.
thoughts on Die Hard being a Christmas movie? I feel like we have to address that too.
Well-
I think it's definitely a Christmas movie.
As
I
someone
think-
who has not seen Die Hard, we've talked about this like 20 minutes ago.
20
Sure we
minutes
have.
ago.
Yeah, I remember.
That was just a delayed reaction. I would classify it, yes, having not seen it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Glad we're all on the same page.
Wait, we have to ask the question to the expert. What about A Charlie Brown Christmas? Is that a movie that you watch every year?
I would if they didn't take it off ABC.
They don't play it on ABC?
Nope. On Apple TV now, year round. Takes
Oh,
away.
and
Really?
who has that?
But
Oh man.
yeah, they don't air The Great Pumpkin either.
Really? What?
Yeah.
It's
Blasphemy.
only on Apple, so Apple bought the rights to Charlie Brown
Seemingly, yeah.
or whatever. Whoever owns
Interesting.
Charlie Brown.
If it was, I would watch it.
You don't own it? Feels like a movie you should own.
I don't really own any movies on DVD.
Do you own movies, Colby? Do you buy movies?
I have a pretty sizable Blu-ray collection.
Yeah, I got probably in the neighborhood of 120 Blu-rays.
I've got so I have Voodoo HD movies,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I think I own like 450 plus movies on there that you can't necessarily get on other streaming platforms.
Gotcha.
I've had that since like 2010, so it's
Yeah.
been a long time collecting movies on there. But those are for most of the time the movies that are like it costs $10 to buy it or $5 to rent it. I'm like, I'll probably watch it more than twice, so I might as well just get it.
Yeah.
But for the movies I really, really like, I usually buy Blu-rays of them or 4K
Yeah,
discs
that's
of them.
typically what I do.
Like all my Star Wars, Jurassic Park, stuff like that. I have the collections of them.
Yeah.
Even the Marvel movies, I have phases 1, 2, and phase 3 part 1 all on Blu-ray. They're like special Blu-ray cases for them. They like come in bundles. Like phase 1 is a bundle, phase 2 is a bundle. Like I have all that stuff on Blu-ray, but just generic movies I usually don't buy. I'll usually just rent them or buy them on Vudu. But yeah, I buy a lot of movies. I have a lot of discs.
Gotcha.
I just think it's kind of cool having a collection, even if they are on streaming. Like again, my Star Wars is on Disney Plus, but I need to have the discs.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think I'd go for it, Andrew.
I was just gonna say it's the same. I had saved up every Marvel movie, up to I think Doctor Strange was the last one I got on DVD. Maybe I know I got Civil War and then Doctor Strange came out after that. But aside from that, like I have a bunch of movies, but and like when Blockbuster was a thing, or when the was a mall, the Taunton Galleria Mall was open, if I would ever go to the FYE there, I would always get a movie on DVD. I just like that's not something I've kept up with.
Yeah,
I mean, DVDs have also gotten expensive.
I know it's crazy. I feel like I'm the same way as Colby. Like I have all the Star Wars on Blu-ray just because I know at any moment like I could just throw it on and I have it. I don't have to like look for it, even though I know it's on Disney Plus now. And like I have most of the Marvel stuff. I have a ton of Disney, Pixar, and like regular Disney Blu-rays because those are like harder to come by and they get like
Yeah.
vaulted and you can't find them and you're like, what the hell? Like, why is Peter Pan $40? Like, I don't need that. And then I have like a handful of just like my favorite movies that I'm just like Top Gun Maverick was like probably the last movie I bought on Blu-ray. Like that was because I
I
just
think the
know that's a
last one I
movie.
bought might have been Avatar. Avatar 2. I think I
Yeah,
bought that one when it came out. I bought the 4K one.
I have the
Nice.
first one. I haven't bought the second one yet. I
It's
probably
all
will
right.
at some point.
You have time.
Yeah, it'll be out for a while.
I mean, I
Well,
think
I
movies
mean,
don't
honestly,
stop
you could
being
always
produced
wait
when
until
they
they're
make
all out and then just buy
a collection.
the 5-movie collection.
Assuming we'll be alive then.
Listen, they're banging those things out. He's working hard.
All right. Right. Give me. My
Maybe.
apologies.
Yeah, Andrew. Jeez, get with it.
Yeah.
I think it's just like it's almost like video games for me. It comes down to like what do I really really like, and ultimately what do I have space for. I'd
Yeah.
love you see those like things online where people have like a movie room, like it's just
Yeah.
that's their room and they just have a wall of movies. I would love to have that. That'd be so
Yeah.
cool, but I don't have space for that.
Yeah.
Also, it's so expensive, and sometimes it's hard to justify buying a movie if I know it's already on streaming. Even if it's
Yeah.
something I love, I'm like, oh, I have it for free. Well, I pay for this streaming platform, and this DVD's $25. Do I
Yeah.
need to buy the
Mhm.
DVD?
Yeah,
Half
that's
the
where my
time,
justification comes
is
into.
yes. Half the time is
Well,
yes.
the thing that sometimes sucks about like Blu-rays and stuff is like they'll have like a steel book or like it comes with a
Mm-hmm.
keychain and I'm like, son of a
Mhm.
bitch, like
Mhm.
I don't need this. Like but like
I'm
why
gonna
are
get
you
Comes
it.
with a
adding
keychain.
like do you know what I mean though? You go to like Walmart and they're like, "Oh, it comes with a whatever, like a little junky thing that's attached to it." But
Yep,
like
something that's literally garbage.
yeah, but like in my head, I'm like, well, you'll never get a chance to get that little junky thing again. Like, I might as well just get the Blu-ray.
It comes with
But
a keychain.
I used to be brutal with that. I'm way better about it now. But like, I used to collect DVDs. Like, that was my main thing. And like, I remember that when the Tron movie came out, that
The
I
Jeff
like
Bridges Tron?
the Tron with Jeff Bridges, like probably like 15 years ago
Yeah,
at
I've
this
seen that
point.
one.
Mhm.
But when it came out, you know those like light up backpacks that they wore in the movie? It was like a
Yeah.
ring. So like Best Buy had a special edition where you could buy and it came in like a steel circle book that like it would light up like the ring in the in the movie. And you didn't get anything special, you just got the Blu-ray, but you also got like it in the case with the light up ring and it was like $80, but I had to have it. Like that was the
No,
worst thing
I
I
do
ever
get that.
bought.
That
But
is really
like
cool.
I like lit it up once and I was like, cool, and like it just sat there ever since.
That's how
Oh,
I think a
it's
lot
like
of people would describe my Lego collection. He built it, and now it just
yeah,
sits there.
true.
That's why I've gotten pretty specifically with that. I've been pretty picky with what I buy as well as like for the small crap. Because whenever I get
Mhm.
the small crap, I put it together and I'm like, cool, and then just put it aside.
I will say, when it comes to Lego, I cannot like anything Christmas themed. I will buy. Like I just need to have it. I think my hope is someday I will, when I have more space in time, I will make a giant Christmas display, and I just want to be able to add as much to that as I can. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's like anytime like a new gift with purchase comes out, like I will hold off on getting it until I have to, because I just think some of them are really like I'm not gonna get all of them, but there's one that's like the Chariot that's out right now, and it's really cool, and I really want it, but that's just how I am.
Seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't followed it as much, to be honest. Like I'm in the same camp now where like I just want kind of like the bigger sets and I've kind of left the smaller sets behind because I'm not exposed to them every day and like multiple times a week anymore. So like I just want the bigger sets and I usually instead of buying smaller sets, I just buy pieces on Bricklink.
I just
Gotcha.
uploaded a photo of the Marvel collections that I have. I put it in the Discord.
Nice.
That's what they look like. There's phase 1, 2,
Oh,
phase
cool.
3, part 1, 3, part 2. They're pretty cool. And they have like little so whatever the movie posters that launched with the movies, they're like the
Mhm.
size of almost like an index card, but they're like really really cool little movie posters. And I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I'm never gonna hang them up or do anything with them. I just know I
Yeah.
have them.
Cool.
That's kind of almost like what the Tron thing looked like that round, and it just lit up.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Like, can you imagine if the phase 1 came in like Tony's reactor, and it like
that'd
you'd
be
have to
so
have it.
cool.
You'd have
I'd
to own
have
it.
to have it.
It'd probably be like $200. Like remember we wanted those popcorn things for a while.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh
was like a
yeah.
light up popcorn thing.
I mean, I kind of still want it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I'm never gonna do anything with it.
I looked on eBay to see if there was other versions of that, and there was like tons of like for different movies. But yeah, they were all
Mhm.
like 30, 40, $50 minimum. And I'm like, what am I gonna this is stupid. Like it was so cool when you sent it, but I was like, I do not need this. This is just another thing I do not need in my life.
Did you guys
They
see
were pretty cool.
the Marvel Tesseract Blu-ray bundle?
No.
Oh, I heard about this.
Is it
Oh, I'm
like
gonna send you a
phase one
picture.
through four or something?
It's
One to-
just phase 1, I think. But
It comes
Yeah.
it
in like a
is
cube.
it is so cool. It comes in a metal briefcase with a Tesseract
Oh,
cube
Yeah.
inside the briefcase.
That's right. Yep. I remember that.
oh, what's that, like $300?
It's got to be like $400. Gotta be. It's so cool.
It's very cool.
I
Then
think
after I think after Endgame came out, they put out like for a limited time they had like the Infinity Saga on
yes,
DVD.
I almost pre-ordered it, but it was like $250, and I was like, this is
Yes,
not worth
that
it.
was one that I really wanted, but I wasn't gonna spend that money.
Yeah, I
Infinity
have
Saga
Anyway,
box set.
I just like bought the movies individually as they came out. So like by the time they would have like a box set of a phase, I had most of them. So
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't need these even though they're cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any, Colby, do you have any of like do you buy Rick and Morty or do you just watch it?
Um, I had bought the first 4 seasons, I think. 'Cause I think
Okay.
it's 6 now. But I have the first 4 seasons on Blu-ray. That was before they were streaming anywhere.
Gotcha. Yeah, for a while you couldn't really like find them as easily.
No, and I think I saw at Walmart they had seasons 1 through 6 for like $40 or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm also when it comes to movies, I'm Blu-ray. I won't buy DVDs.
Oh, blue DVDs are you might as that's like buying like shitty toilet paper.
Yeah, I refuse to buy a DVD. It's
Yeah.
Blu-rays or 4Ks. That's it.
Yeah.
And usually what'll set it over the top for me is if it has the digital code for it too. You can redeem it digitally.
Mm.
Because a lot of them will say it includes like a lot of Blu-rays will be like it'll include a Blu-ray, a DVD, and a digital code, or Blu-ray
Yeah.
and digital code, or whatever it is. And whenever it has the digital code, I'm like, oh, obviously I'll take that.
Mhm.
That'll do the trick
Um,
because then I
I
can have
looked
it.
up the Infinity Saga box set. When
Yeah.
it was available for pre-order, it was about $250. I'm pretty sure it is going for over $2,000.
Oh wow.
What?
Could have bought
This
like
guy
10.
has it listed for 2,500.
I think that there
There's
was an
another one that
extra
has it
DVD that
listed for
had like
1,400.
I think when they put that out, like it had like an extra DVD with like 2 hours of unseen footage, and I think everyone just didn't buy it because they thought people were gonna post it online, and that's probably what ended up happening.
I mean, it is cool. One
It
of the
is,
things
yeah,
though
yeah.
that I saw people talking about is the little paper sleeves that they're in are kind of crappy
Hmm.
because they're like really thin, flimsy paper sleeves, which is a little
I see.
disappointing.
Yeah, they should be in like thin cases, almost like CD cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. It's just like crappy paper sleeves.
I'm good with that.
Gotcha.
It is cool
Yeah.
though. I don't know. The briefcase is cooler.
The briefcase is
I
way
agree,
cooler.
absolutely. You can tell they put more effort into that.
Oh yeah, because I totally just missed the fact that the Tesseract was in a briefcase for a while.
Yeah, and it lights
Yeah.
up too.
Oh, okay. I
That is pretty
totally
cool.
even missed that part. I thought it was just a cool
Now I
case to
kind of
put it
want this
in.
briefcase. Like, yeah.
But now I remembered why. Yeah, that
And on
makes
the
sense.
outside of the case, it has the Shield logo,
Yeah.
like imprinted on it, which is pretty cool too.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've come to realize that Christmas wasn't in our wheelhouse.
We did. We tried. We did our best.
Oh, yeah.
Old college try.
Yeah, right.
It always goes back to like Star Wars, Marvel, McDonald's, Mark
We're like a
Wahlberg,
magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah. well, you were like, oh, but don't forget about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday, and then we were
And
like
then it
Star
just
Wars, and then
spun
yeah,
out.
it just
Yeah, at
avalanche.
one point I had said I was trying to remember what I was thinking of, and that has long left my brain.
Oh man, they didn't do like because didn't they do like Lego holiday specials, but they didn't do any this year.
They might have. I've never really watched any of those.
Did they
They're just
last
kind of
year?
like silly fun, like
Oh, any of the
30-minute.
Lego cartoons are. I actively enjoy watching those.
Are you guys doing the advent calendars? Well, I know Colby is. But
I'm not this year.
Yeah. And you guys, did you see my text about it? I
I
think
saw
I
the
sent you, right?
Omega one,
Yeah.
right?
I'm so mad.
Did you like write to
mad.
them and say I want one?
I'm gonna have to call them because I'm
Yeah.
getting that friggin' Omega.
Well, because I held off on the Justifier just because like I'm like,
So
well,
did I.
I want Omega and Cad Bane, but I can get Cad Bane later if I'm gonna get Omega, whatever, in the advent calendar.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and then look what I didn't get.
Mhm.
We already have Cad Bane too, right?
Yeah, I already have one of the older Cad Bane.
Nice.
Pretty butthurt about not getting Omega though.
They should be able to send it to you, I would assume.
I'd hope so.
On like all the Facebook Lego pages, so many people posted like missing pieces or like getting the wrong build in the wrong slot because like the plastic insert was put in upside down.
Yeah,
So, like,
I heard that, which is weird. Except the rest of mine seems to be okay.
So
It
you're
was
just
just
missing.
day one that I got a duplicate of a different one.
Yeah, which isn't a great start. Like at least if it's day
No.
like 19, you're like, well, it sucks, but like it's
And
been
honestly,
going well.
if it was anything other than the Omega,
yeah, you wouldn't care if it was one of those
wouldn't care at all.
silly builds.
Mhm.
Because ultimately,
Wouldn't
every
care
year
at
I
all.
buy them, but they are just silly builds.
But I just wanted that minifigure.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one of the best ones, right?
I mean, yeah, it's what I wanted. That's what I mean, I was
It's
gonna
like,
buy the advent calendar anyways, but
yeah, because it's
Right.
like that one is like supposed to be an exclusive Emperor and like a Wicket or something
yeah,
like that.
they can keep those. I just want Omega.
Yeah, those box sets are cool too.
Oh, Steve,
Yeah,
you'll like this one.
I have all the Harry Potter. Is it Lord of the Rings one?
Uh
I have
huh.
all the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's sick.
that's so cool.
Yeah, I have the Harry Potter on 4K.
Oh, so those are all the Hobbits too, and it's like a
Yeah.
wooden thing, like it's made out of wood.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Sorry for the 3 audio listeners that can't see this, but just
I
use your
completely
imagination.
forgot that that's a thing. Yeah.
Just Google like ultimate box sets for like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, and you'll see what we're seeing.
I mean, you probably don't care, so it's okay. But
Yeah, also
if you
true.
did care,
Yeah. Right.
The Harry Potters were movies that I knew I had to have too.
yeah, I have.
I think I have those. I think I do have those.
I have all 8 of them, and then I have all the books. And then Amelia's always like, "Why is there 7 books and 8 movies?" And I'm like,
Mhm.
"Money." And they're like, "Oh."
money.
And she's like, "What do you mean?"
Hollywood
And I'm like,
PR.
"They wanted to make more money. You'll get it as you get older. Like they needed to separate it to make more money.
I call that
Andrew, you'll
Hollywood style.
appreciate this. I have the Minions movie on Blu-ray.
Nice.
I did not think it was possible for me to have more respect for you, Colby, but you just earned it.
Wait, the Minions or just the Despicable movies?
The Minions, specifically the Minions. It comes with 3 bonus mini movies.
Oh yeah, I've seen that Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I've seen that Blu-ray.
I think Despicable Me 4 is coming in 2024.
Nice.
Didn't ask for that, but
We'll have to get yellow shirts and corduroys.
yeah.
I'm just like looking at some of the Blu-rays I have right next to me. I've got all the Alien movies on Blu-ray.
Nice.
I've never seen
I've
the
got-
Alien movies.
I've got all the Pirates of the Caribbeans on Blu-ray. I've got a handful of the Fast and Furious movies on Blu-ray.
Can you imagine what that ultimate box set's gonna look like in like 5 years?
Oh my god, it's gonna come in the back of Dom's Charger.
Probably. It'll just say family on the side of it.
Right.
Or that'll be the license plate.
I wonder if one exists. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I have a couple of
Blu-ray bundle.
box sets of like the Lord of the Rings extended edition DVDs, like before Blu-rays were a big thing. And I used to collect seasons of South Park.
Nice.
I
Very nice.
don't really have any. I don't think I have any shows on Blu-ray other than Rick and Morty.
I have some
I think that
SpongeBob,
might be it.
like here and there.
I've like occasionally run across like the complete collection of the Flintstones, and I'm like, oh, I could buy that, but then I'm like, I'll never watch those. Like it'll go on my wall as like a cool piece to have, but I'll never open it. Like I'll never put on.
Even
the
some of
Flintstones.
some of like my favorite shows, like Breaking Bad is fantastic. I've seen like the Blu-ray collections of that, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but like I'm never gonna like sit there and pop the disc in for every 6 episodes.
Yeah, yeah, that's like almost a pain in the ass.
And
I was
it would
big
just sit on the wall.
I was big into Sons of Anarchy when it was on TV, and like Kate was too. So her friend found out that we were into it and like got us the complete box set for Christmas. And we were like, "Oh, cool. We're never going to watch this." Like it was DVDs, so like there was only 2 or 3 episodes per DVD. I'm like, I'm not getting up every.
And yeah, that's the thing that stinks about the shows on DVD is that you have to pop them in constantly. We're so used to binge culture where you can just put a show on TV and let it run for 15 episodes. But yeah, if you have a DVD, it's like every 5 episodes you have to get up, put in a disc. And I know how lazy that sounds, but it really is just so inconvenient.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll make you not go on. Like I would be
it'll be like
I'm
you'll watch like 5 episodes and you're like, all right, time for bed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
Right.
Or like not go back to it, and it sits in your DVD player for 2 months until you put something else in, and you're like, oh yeah, I was watching that, wasn't I?
They should So it's inconclusive on Fast and Furious Blu-ray collection, but I'm going to vote for when all 15 or 19 or 38 of those movies are released, they should do a Blu-ray collection inside of a tire.
Oh.
Just be inside of a big wheel.
Blu-rays
Like a
probably
Vin
won't
Diesel
even be
bus.
a thing.
Yeah.
Just a big bald-headed man. That would be great. I mean, the Star Wars one that you showed was really cool. Harry Potter's really cool, but like the Lord of the Rings one with the little stand and box is great.
That one's really cool.
And the suitcase with the Tesseract is
The Lord of the Rings one's probably like $1,000.
yeah, but it's like because they're just like it's a display piece that you put on the shelf and you like don't open or use. I have like versions. I have versions of like the Game of Thrones books. Almost looks like that. They're like leather-bound books instead of like your generic cover books. Those are
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. It's the Middle Earth Extended Edition Trilogies. 6-film
Wow.
collection.
Ooh.
Oh, here it is.
One
How much does this
170
cost?
179.
That's are you saying that or
No,
guessing?
that's my guess. 179.
Oh, okay. I was like, 'cause if you found it for 179, man, I say you go for it because that's a good price.
That's my
Um,
guess.
so there's no official price announced. Wait, it's not out yet.
Oh, this is
Oh,
like a new thing?
oh, it
Interesting.
says this article was published in 2016.
Oh.
Mm.
Um, it says there was no official price announced. It's speculated that the Middle Earth Ultimate Collector's Edition will retail for as high as $800
What?
and is
No.
scheduled to go on sale October 4th. That's all this.
Whoa.
That's all this says.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So Middle Earth bundle, 30 Blu-ray discs it comes with.
That's a lot of Blu-ray discs.
Mm-hmm.
6-disc bundle. Let's see if I can find this.
I typed in like Blu-ray box set on Amazon.
$600 on eBay.
How much?
600
600?
on eBay.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, even
brand new sealed.
Amazon doesn't even have it. Like doesn't even have images of it.
I can't imagine they made too many of these.
No, they probably
Oh,
made
this one's
like two.
$350 on eBay. Oh, but it's a bidding one. It's an
Mhm.
auction. It's so cool though. I'm not even like a diehard Lord of the Rings fan, and I want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, remember this made me think of it because it's like a creepy creature. But I got the I got the clicker from The Last of Us tattooed on my shin.
Oh, that's cool.
I would
That
send
is
a
cool.
picture, but it's all like bandaged up still. So
Mhm.
it came out
How
awesome
often
though.
do you get tattoos? Like, is there any
I
consistency to it?
no, like
Oh,
I probably went like 4 or 5 years without one.
okay.
I just didn't have the interest or like knew what I wanted or any ideas.
Right.
And then we moved up here, and then last winter, because like so when you get a tattoo, like you're essentially putting ink like through I don't remember how many layers of skin, but you're essentially like burning your skin to get the ink into your skin. So then for like the week that it heals, your skin is like really hot. So I don't get tattoos in the summer because it's hot, and when your skin's hot, it like makes you overheat. So I usually get them in the winter. Last winter I got like the itch, so I got like two small, like really small tattoos, and then this year I found like a local artist like 10 minutes from my house who was really good.
Okay.
Like she does like really good stuff. So I've got 3 this winter so far from her. Like I got a flash tattoo from her cuz like it's almost like
The
I was
Ezra Miller Flash,
yeah,
obviously.
The one and
absolutely.
only.
Well, no, I got the ghost with the cat. That was like a flash tattoo
Oh
from
yeah, I
her.
remember that.
Oh, uh-huh.
And it's almost like a test the waters tattoo of like, is she good? Is her work quality work? Like I kind of like got a small one to see if that was the case, and then got 2 more like sort of sizable ones after that. I got Jack Skellington on the side of my leg, and then I got the clicker on like the front of my shin, which is like softball sized probably. So it's
Cool.
like a good size.
I'm not like a huge like tattoo guy, but like I'm not opposed to it. Like there's some things that I've seen and like I think that would be really cool to have as a tattoo. But I'm
Yeah.
also thing that I go back and forth with is am I actually going to appreciate this when I'm like 70 years old?
Yeah. I mean, I I have a ton, but like, I
Yeah.
appreciate. There's a couple that I'm like, I probably shouldn't have got that, or like, I
Hmm.
could have got something better, or I should have thought it through a little bit more. But like, none of those are in places that I see too often,
Like
so I don't care
when
as
I
much.
I studied abroad in Ireland a year ago,
What
and
was
at
her
the end
name?
of the Dublin. Um, wish I had a different answer for that question. Anyway, um, one of
I
the
just wanted
couple
to
of the,
catch you off guard.
oh no, the amount of times I've
Gotcha.
heard that one. Yeah, caught off guard. Um, where great now I lost my train of thought.
I was gonna say
Anyway,
I screwed you up now.
oh, with tattoos. Like at the end of that trip, a bunch of the people on it got like matching tattoos, like because they'll want to remember this trip forever. And it's been like a year and a half, and I'm like, I'm gonna guarantee you haven't spoken to them since we got off that airplane.
Yeah.
But it still leaves a good memory, I suppose.
Yeah, like me and Kate have like matching tattoos, but they're not like of our names or of any, like they're just two similar tattoos that could kind of be
Hmm. Yeah,
anything they want it to be, like because the name thing is like a big no-no, even if like you're
It's
married
cursed.
or anything like that. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And then my best friends and I, we went to when I was younger, we went to Bermuda on a cruise. So
Okay.
when we got there, we all got like the same small tattoo to like remember the trip
Uh
because
huh.
like we were all like finishing up college and like we kind of all like knew that we were like
Hmm.
trending in different directions and this might be like the last hurrah for all of us
Yeah.
as like a as a
Yeah.
unit, I guess. So
Gotcha.
that's just like a that was a cool one. Other than that, everything else is like my own stuff that I wanted.
Hmm.
It's definitely an addiction though. I only wanted two, and now I'm in like the mid 30s.
How far you've gone.
Yeah, so because neither of you guys have one, right? Or do you have any
No,
No.
I don't
interest?
have it.
I
Not necessarily.
if I ever, I'll see if I can find a picture of the one that I want.
Not that I
Um,
dislike them. I just not for me.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm the same
I get
there.
it.
Um, if I were to get one, it would probably be English major related stuff. Um, like of Poseidon's Trident. Like I just saw a picture of one and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. There we go.
Uh,
So I just
Did you send
it's
it?
putting it going in the chat. Yeah, it's sending right
Oh,
now.
gotcha. I'm like, what are we looking for? Yeah,
That's
something
pretty
like
cool.
that's cool.
Hmm.
You get that like on your forehead, maybe.
Oh yeah, make it mimic Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, you can get the lightning bolt. I'm sure there's somebody out there who has that tattoo. That's such a bad idea.
I'll do I'll put the trident where
On the forehead too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah,
same exact spot for sure.
where the Deathly
Like it's got to
Hallows is.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen so many of those Deathly Hallow triangle tattoos. Like
Hmm.
tattoo artists must hate those. I
It's
see
like
them
a
all.
generic. I feel like it's a generic girl tattoo.
I feel like that's what they
Yeah.
teach you in your first tattoo like lesson.
Oh yeah. It's like roses, skulls, and the Harry Potter
Yeah.
Deathly Hallows tattoo.
Specifically in that order.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the third one you do. Absolutely. I see. Yeah, like you said, I see so many girls that have it. It's like a
Hmm.
traditional like Harry Potter tattoo because it's small and simple, but like kind of elegant. I get it, but I'm
Yeah.
sure tattoo artists are like, oh, cool, how original.
He like
Hmm.
did the third one this week.
Yeah, because like they're artists. Like they want you to come in with like your own idea. They don't mind
Hmm.
doing stuff like that, but like it's not a thrill. Like they'll do it
No.
for you because they're gonna get paid, but not too super excited. Like you could
And I'm
tell.
sure when it's like something original, they can like get to know the person too, like and get to know what it.
Oh yeah, because like when I did my flash tattoo with the artist that I went to, she was
Hmm.
excited because she's never met me, but like it's a flash tattoo, so it's like her design. And
Hmm.
then when I got the clicker the other day, you could tell that the excitement was there because she'd like never done like a zombie monster like black and gray creepy thing that she wanted to do, and that's like kind of what she's into. So you could tell she was like into it, and that was pretty cool.
Hmm.
I always appreciate an artist who's like into the work, especially when it's permanent.
Yeah.
Usually when they do a better job when they're passionate about it.
Oh yeah, it helps like a whole lot. So
Have you ever gotten any like tattoos that they screwed up?
yeah, a couple. Like I have so like I have a Batman logo on my arm that is like it's half, so like the actual Batman logo itself is supposed to be like solid black.
Yeah.
But he like put black in the wrong spot, so like if he did it solid black, it would have blended in with like the background and then it would have just been a blob. So he like instead of obviously he was like, I made a mistake, I need to fix it. Like let's think about it. He like shaded half of it, the logo yellow, where the black was. Like it's hard to explain, but like it
Mhm.
looks like it's like a glowing, sort of like a glowing logo now with like the yellow part of it instead of just like a black blob.
Interesting.
I can show you next time what I mean because it's just hard to explain. But it's just like a way of fixing it. It still looks cool, but it's not quite exactly what I was hoping for. But it's luckily just
That's
a
all right.
small. I have my puzzle pieces on my arm that have like a bunch of crap in them, so it's just one puzzle piece.
So, to all the listeners, you heard it here first. Steve will turn on his camera and show us his body.
Oh,
I don't think
well,
anyone's watching.
at least not for free. Jesus.
Yeah, never free.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you. But
Be
Yes.
reasonable about it.
all right, do you have a
Um,
heart out, Colby? I know you have to get going.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna, as we wrap this up, I was just gonna point out a couple things real quick for like upcoming um, movies. I was looking on IMDb for the release calendars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so Aquaman possibly is something we cared to go see.
Yeah.
There's not the
We could
word I would
always
use.
see that.
Yeah.
We could always see that like after Christmas because I'm sure it'll still be kicking. It'll
Oh
probably
yeah.
be dirt cheap.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
will be there.
Don't you worry.
Um,
The sales are going to keep it in theater.
but aside from Aquaman 2, the next movies that I can see that I know for sure we're interested in is Madam Web. Doesn't come out until
Mhm.
February 14th. It's a ways away.
That is.
As always.
And then after that, it's Dune Part 2, which is March 1st.
Yeah,
So there's like
Oh,
a
well, that's-
3-month break there.
yeah.
I don't know,
there's got to be like
I need to
other
listen to this.
things, maybe smaller things that come out that might be worth seeing.
Hmm.
Ghostbusters and Kung Fu Panda come out March 29th.
Very nice. That's going to be the next Barbenheimer.
Godzilla comes out April 12th.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Godzilla.
The Ark of the Aardvark.
What the hell's that?
Well, let me tell you. It's animated. That's all I have for you.
All right.
Cool.
The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, May 24th.
Ooh, I'd see that. Those movies are all really good.
The next Mad Max movie is May 24th as well.
Oh, they come out the same day?
Yeah, Furiosa,
Oh.
a Mad Max saga. Is what it's called. Didn't even know
Very
the name
Mad
of
Max Christmas.
it.
Did you guys see Fury Road? Did I ask?
Yeah, I had not seen that one.
No.
That one's really good.
I'll watch it before we go see the next one because I'm sure we'll go see it.
Yeah, that could be like a double feature.
Bad Boys 4. I don't know if anybody really cares about that franchise.
Not really.
Not really.
A Quiet Place, Day 1,
Ooh.
June 28th.
I actually
I would
really
not-
enjoyed both of those.
Yeah, I was
I've
going to
only
say I would
seen
not
part
be
2.
opposed to see that. And I've
Part
only
one
seen.
is really
Colby and I
good.
have had this conversation. I've only seen part 1.
Both
With
of
our
them are good in
combined
their own
knowledge,
way.
we'll be able to figure out the plot.
Oh yeah, we should. We should totally do that.
I went to
The
I went
title
to part
kind of
one.
suggests it, though.
I went to part one in theaters, and there
Uh-huh.
was only like 10 people there. But like, part one is very quiet. Like it's called A Quiet Place. There's not a lot of sound.
Right.
And this lady's phone kept going off. over and
That's
over,
infuriating.
over, and finally,
Mhm.
like the buddy I was with was like, "Lady, if you don't turn that off, I'm gonna fucking throw it at you." And I was like, "Whoa!" like, but
But
like
I
the
kind of
whole
get that.
movie,
After a certain point, it's just like you need to
yeah,
leave.
yeah, like it wasn't once or twice. Like 2 times is really annoying. I let one
But I'm not going
slide.
to say anything.
No, but I'm gonna be annoyed. But then 4 and 5, you're like, you gotta be kidding me. Like
Like
you need to
after
leave.
2, like 3 and 4 is when you start like looking back at them. Like
Yeah,
but you make it like you make it loud enough and you make it
yeah,
known that you're looking at them every time it happens.
yeah, like passive aggressive, basically.
Yeah, but after like 5 times, no,
Yeah,
that's enough.
you're out. Get out. At least go
Yeah.
out, step outside, and fix it, and come back. Don't just sit here
Right.
though and let it keep happening.
Yeah.
Deadpool
Like that's
3,
ridiculous.
unless it's delayed again, July 26th.
So
Which one?
I'm
Deadpool 3.
Oh, Deadpool.
I'm gonna be on vacation then, so I kind of hope it gets delayed.
Oh,
Yeah.
me and Steve are gonna go see it without you and tell you all the spoilers.
I'll see it in
All of them.
Alaska.
No, Steve, we can FaceTime him while we're seeing it. We'll
Oh yeah.
we'll FaceTime him.
We're going on
We'll
a cruise.
FaceTime the whole movie. You can watch it with us.
I will jump off that boat, swim to the shore, and find a movie theater if I have to.
Andrew, you're gonna have to delay your vacation.
Seriously.
The spoilers for that movie are gonna be so insane, dude. You
I
gotta see it
know.
as soon as possible.
I know.
Yeah, you need to get on that.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Because I don't
screwed.
know. I mean, I'll try to hold off as long as possible for you, man. But I
No,
can't
don't
promise that it's not gonna get
do it
spoiled.
on my part.
You're gonna like turn on
But
your phone and it's screwed. Like you're screwed.
yeah, no,
You're gonna have to be
exactly.
careful, like the week leading up to it,
Yeah, no, I'm
and
only
just
gonna
like
get
my
more stressed the
whole
closer we
year
get to
is
this.
ruined.
Let's not start now.
You have
Um,
ruined everything.
Craven the Hunter, August 30th.
Definitely
See, if
there
they
for
could just
that.
switch, they could just switch those releases. That'd be perfectly fine.
I actually really
Transformers
like
1.
one. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, it says animated. Chris Hemsworth, John
Oh,
Hamm, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan Michael Key,
Okay.
an animated Transformers movie?
with an all-star cast apparently.
That could be
Yeah.
okay. Huh. That's unique. I didn't know that was coming.
Smile 2.
No.
They're
Smile
already
2,
making a
August
second one?
18th. August 18th.
August.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's like a,
October. October 18th. Jeez. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes more sense.
They trying it. Like I get they're trying to scare us, but like putting that out in August is terrifying.
November
Movie
8th
called a movie called Smile
is,
too.
it says Untitled Venom sequel. November 8th.
Yes. Yep.
Oh
I knew
wow.
that was coming next year. I just didn't
Didn't
know
know they were
when.
making another one of those.
Yep. Excuse me.
Was Venom 2 the first one we saw, Andrew?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the first movie we ever saw
After
together
being
was
fun.
Venom 2. Oh,
Well,
it's a rough start. There's only
yeah, I was gonna say,
uphill
what a
from there.
choice.
It's all uphill from there.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't gotten worse.
Nope.
Well, I
Nope.
mean, Black Adam was pretty bad.
But it was like so bad it was good, you know what I mean?
It was pretty it was pretty funny. I mean, at least Black Adam, the Justice Society, was pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Like it wasn't all bad.
No,
Carnage
Dr.
was-
Who had
Fate,
that?
right?
Yeah.
Well, there's some decent stuff, but I'm sure it's definitely gonna be a down year just because everything had to stop production.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I guess that gives us plenty of time to do random reviews or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Now I know everybody's got a busy couple of weeks coming up, so this might be our last one for a little while.
Yeah, like for sure
Yeah.
next weekend I can't do it all because I'm working Friday 24 hours and then I have a Christmas party on Saturday in Massachusetts that I have to drive to and then I'm working 24 hours on Sunday.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So,
and then the week after that's Christmas, right?
Yeah, Christmas Eve is the following Sunday.
Yeah, so this might be the last one for the next couple weeks, but
yeah, but we
We'll
can
pick
pick it
it
up
back up.
strong after that.
yeah,
I think that makes sense to just not worry about it, not think about it.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's only like an hour of our time or whatever, but I
No,
think about it more than I should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be
bro,
too
that's
much
just
trying
how
to
it is.
converge all into one.
Yeah,
Right.
So sounds good to me.
In the meantime, we will try to come up with some ideas for next time.
Yes, we
Yeah,
will.
for sure.
Ooh. Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Well, any final thoughts?
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, have happy and safe holidays
Yep.
to our
Happy
select
holidays.
listeners.
Happy holidays
Hanukkah.
to the two of you. You know
If
who
you're
you are.
listening to this episode after the holidays, hope you had a good one.
And I'm gonna go not watch Blade Runner. So I'll see you guys later.
Yes,
Bye,
yes.
guys.
Bye.